And it was extremely important for me to come here in particular because there are so many grassroots activists, educators, administrators, teachers, and parents right here in Florida who were at the vanguard of calling out and exposing the Fed Ed scheme known as Common Core. God bless each and every one of you. And this is a difficult battle because, as I was illuminating, it's not merely the obvious left that we have to fight sometimes. Sometimes it's the big government establishment Republicans. Yeah, okay, you can clap silently in your head if you need to there, but I'm not going to hide it because I have been extremely vocal about my disappointment and, yes, disgust with the likes of Jeb Bush, who has been peddling this from day one. This is an issue that is personal for me. My mother was a public school teacher in New Jersey for 30 years, and she saw every iteration of progressive education reform over her years, and in her own way tried to fight it, and taught me that, like I said, they never give up. And you know as well as I do that before it was Common Core, it was No Child Left Behind. And before it was No Child Left Behind, it was outcome-based education. And before it was OBE, it was Goals 2000 and School to Work. And who are the people behind these efforts to usurp local control and sovereignty, to trample parental rights, to invade student privacy, and to undermine basic constitutional principles? Chamber of Commerce types, Republican Party types, Jeb Bush, Mike Huckabee, the establishment, they're just a facade for the people who are really pulling the strings behind the scenes, right? The John Dewey, Saul Alinsky, marinated progressives who've been trying to undermine local control of education for as long as they've been alive, and for as long as I can remember. Fed Ed. I'm fed up with Fed Ed. And I'm fed up with people swallowing the lies of Common Core propagandists who say that it was state-led. And yet it's Arne Duncan and Bill Gates who are the only ones blabbering about it all the time on the airwaves. It is one of the biggest boondoggles that we've seen come down the pike in decades. It's a cash cow for textbook companies and testing companies and every educational so-called nonprofit out there who does not have your kids' interests at heart. I always say that I am my kids' primary educational provider, me. I know what's best for my kids. Not Arne Duncan, not Bill Gates, not Huckabee, not anyone with a Bush last name, not Achieve, not In Bloom, and, oh, and not you, Michelle Obama. It is a deception to believe that you can be for school choice and Common Core at the same time. Common Core is the enemy of school choice, period. And nothing is more fundamental than the inculcation, not only of academic excellence in our children, but an appreciation of the bedrock constitutional principles that make their lives possible in America. Here's the educational choice that I practice in my family. One of my kids goes to a classical charter school. The other one is homeschooled. And here's what we've all understood, those of us who've been at these battles of Common Core at all. Nobody is safe.